Hello, and welcome to the TOEFL Speaking Tutor. My name is Anthony Salvaggio, and I will be your instructor throughout this class. Today we're going to be talking about question type number 3 and question type number 4 on the TOEFL IBT. During this lesson, we will discuss the different guidelines for each question type. We will review the types and examples so you know what to expect. And we'll outline some basic principles to help improve your speaking abilities and, of course, improve your score. Let's start with question type number 3. The third speaking task is to summarize an option type of question. You'll first read a passage about an academic topic, then you will listen to a conversation about that topic. For this question type, you'll repeat the speaker's opinions and reasons. Be sure to restate them in your own words. Let's note that this is the first of the integrated type of questions, and students often find these questions to be the hardest on the test. You must take notes during the reading and the listening. It's very important. So, what are the guidelines for question type number 3? First of all, you want to speak about the main idea or topic in the reading passage. Then, state the opinion of the speaker about that topic. Give their reason, why they feel that way, and state specific example or detail about that reason. Then go on to give their second reason and why they feel that way, and again, state specific examples or details about that reason. Here are some suggestions for question type number 3. Keep in mind that for these questions you will have 30 seconds to prepare and 60 seconds to speak. Before the test, know your speech structure and memorize and practice several times this type of question. During the reading, be sure to write down the main topic or idea. The reading will come back up once you get the question at the very end, but you should go ahead and write down the main idea or topic to keep everything clear and straight in your mind. Also, it helps you to know what to listen for during the conversation. During the conversation, you want to write down the speaker's opinion or attitude about the topic. Pay close attention to the speaker's reasons or positions. During your speech, all you really need to do is to restate the speaker's opinion. Give the reasons why the speaker feels that way, and then speak about the details for those reasons. For question type number 4, another one of our integrated tasks, for this one you want to summarize or contrast ideas. You'll be given a short passage, again, to read about a topic. You will then listen to a part of a lecture about that topic. Then you will be asked to compare or contrast the passage with the lecture. Be sure to take good notes throughout this test. For the guidelines of question type number 4, you want to start by stating the overall idea or topic of the passage. Give some characteristic from the passage. Then describe an idea or example from the lecture about that characteristic. Give a second characteristic from the passage. Again, describe an idea or example from the lecture about that characteristic. Give a third characteristic, and again, describe an idea or example about that characteristic. Here are some suggestions for question type number 4. Remember, you have 30 seconds to prepare and 60 seconds to speak. Again, before the test, know your speech structure. Memorize and practice this several times. During the reading, again, write down the main topic or idea. List the characteristics that are in the passage. Again, you'll have time to do this after the lecture, but it's always good to get down what you can prior to the lecture. During the lecture, write down the professor's detail about the characteristic. You will have this one chance only to write this down, so be sure to take good notes during the lecture. During your speech, you need to relate the characteristic in the passage to the detail in the lecture. Do not rush through this one. It is okay if you run out of time and maybe only get 2 of the characteristics and details down. So, what are some more basic principles? Well, of course, practice every day, by yourself, with friends and family. Record your voice and listen to how you sound. And be sure to take advantage of our feedback program and have your instructor give you direct feedback on your speech. Be sure to use phrases that help you contrast ideas. For contrasting ideas, you want to say things like, in contrast to, unlike, one difference is, one inconsistency between these ideas is. Always use these words or phrases to tell the listener that an idea that follows is in contrast to the previous idea. Second thing you can do to improve is to improve your vocabulary. Remember, in English we use adjectives to make the language sound more colorful. Be sure to watch for run-on sentences and avoid idioms unless you are certain of their meaning. Avoid using and even commas. Remember to start a new sentence. In English, short sentences are more clear, concise, and more easy to understand. So there you have our lesson for today. It's understanding question type number 3 and 4 on the TOEFL IBT. During this lesson we spoke about the different guidelines for each question type. We reviewed the types and examples so you know what to expect, and we outlined some basic principles to help improve your score. We also discussed some basic principles to improving your speaking abilities. Next steps? Well, you want to practice type 3 and 4 until you're confident in your delivery. Then, move on to the next lesson about questions 4 and 5. Again, my name is Anthony Salvaggio, and I've enjoyed talking to you about the TOEFL IBT.